Welcome to Catholic Views. I'm your host, Renee Kranz. On today's show, we'll be talking to Bishop Donald DeGrood about gratitude and ways we can be more grateful for the gifts God has given us in our life. First, we will talk to Dr. Chris Bergwald. He's joining us again by Zoom for those of you who are watching by video. This is the last time, I hope, for a while.
It's only the second time. Make it
I
sound like it's
know,
been
but
forever,
we
Renee.
missed you in the studio.
Yeah, well, I'm still in my what did we call it last week? The undisclosed location, the COVID close contact quarantine bunker.
Yes.
I told you, say that 5 times fast last week. You never did.
No, and it's not going to happen this week either.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
what do you got for Biblical Bites today?
So, do you remember from last week, Renee? When does Advent start?
It starts at 3:59, the day before the first Sunday of Advent.
Right. So,
Saturday.
We're recording this on Thursday, the 18th. So a week from Saturday.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So this weekend, though, the readings that we're looking at for this weekend, do you remember what the name of this last Sunday in Ordinary Time is?
Oh, no, I should have looked.
Where's the
Bill?
calendar? Where's the calendar? I have Google here.
Bill, remind me, Bill, where do your boys go to school again? What's the name?
Oh, it's Christ the King.
Christ the King.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Okay.
so for since we the mass has been in the local language, English in our case, since the late '60s. This last Sunday in Ordinary Time has been known as Christ the King. However, if you remember 9 years ago, we got the new translation of the Mass that tweaked some of the words to come in to bring it into greater accuracy as a translation from the official Latin. So Latin is still the official language of the church, including the official language of the Mass. So the prayers that we use at Mass are translations from the official Latin text of the Mass. So in Latin, I don't know the Latin title, but the more accurate translation of this Sunday, which we for a few decades called Christ the King, is now more technically called the Solemnity of Our Lord Jesus Christ, King of the Universe.
Oh, yeah. I just thought that was a little weird. Like the first time I heard that, I was like, King of the Universe, I suppose. I just never think of it that way.
Right. So Christ the King, our Lord Jesus Christ, King of the Universe. Say more about that, Renee. For you, what was the difference in feeling or the difference in meaning that was conveyed by those two titles?
Yeah, I think for me at least, and this is going to sound weird probably, but I'm always thinking, okay, you think about God and everything, and you're just thinking about Earth and your little hole here. it's a
ball.
Third rock from the ball. Sorry, and you aren't thinking about everything. And maybe that's not how they mean it. That probably isn't. But that's the first thing that comes to my head. We were talking about everything. He created everything, so he's really king of the universe. And I don't always think of it that way.
So you just said that's probably not what they mean by that, or what did you mean? Could you explain? A minute ago you just said that's probably not what they mean by that. Which of the two titles were you referring to, or the sense?
Universe. Well, because me saying it's all the universe, mostly because I thought of it, which is what I mean. They probably weren't thinking that.
So which piece of the universe is Jesus not king of?
None of them. Well, oh wait, hell.
Well,
I don't know. That's Bill.
Bill, you're like the lifeline.
Yes.
Bill,
can I use my Bill lifeline?
Can I make a call?
There is no corner of the universe that Jesus is not king of. So the new translation is exactly what you suspected it was.
All right.
It does mean it's. And again, it's not really a new title. It's just a better translation of the official Latin. He is not just Lord of my heart. He is not just Lord of my household or Lord of our diocese or my parish or yours. He is Lord, King of everything. There is nothing over which Jesus Christ does not have dominion. I think the reason this strikes me is kind of that Lord of my heart thing that I just said a minute ago. I think sometimes we can overly spiritualize
Mhm.
Jesus's kingship,
Mhm.
right? So it's just about, he's Lord of my prayer life, and Lord of my faith, and Lord of my attempts to grow in holiness. And those things are all true. He is my king, my liege, from, I don't know how many movies.
But we maybe make him
He's the
too
one.
small then, huh?
What's that?
We maybe make him too small then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It is true that he should be king of me,
Hmm.
but he's king of everything.
Right.
He has dominion, lordship over everything. My lord, medieval titles or whatever. That's kind of that gets at the reality of who and what Jesus Christ is ever since the resurrection. It may not be visible, but that's what it means. So as we celebrate this final Sunday of ordinary time, think about the fact that Jesus isn't just Lord of me, but he's Lord of everything.
All right. Thanks a lot, Dr. Burgold. See you soon.
You bet. Okay.